The moment stirs a memory. She remembers being a young girl who dreamed of becoming a warrior. She looked up to Lin. Her mother, pregnant at the time, had wanted a son and didn't approve of her daughter training like a soldier. But Lin managed to convince the queen to allow the lessons as long as the king never found out. Meanwhile, down by the shore, the body of the guard she kicked out the window has washed up. Soldiers drag it in and present it to Julius. Kerr, the head of the guards, believes the man just fell, but Moira sees the bruises and knows better. Julius doesn't like risks. He orders Kerr to check on the princess and makes it clear what will happen if things go wrong. But once Julius is out of sight, Kerr shifts the danger to someone else. He picks another guard for the job, someone who looks more suited for standing around than climbing, the type who hasn't seen the top of a staircase in years. Back in the tower, the princess takes a moment to rest in another room. She strips off more of her ruined dress to move easier. Turns out to be a smart move. Two thieves suddenly burst in. She acts fast, grabbing a broken wooden post and stabbing the first one. The second lunges, but she's already pulling the lace from her corset. In one smooth motion, she ties him to a nearby pillar, binding him in place with quick, sharp precision. She finds a crossbow and aims it at the thief still tied to the pillar, demanding to know what Julius has done with her family. But like the others, he doubts her. Even restrained, he mocks her, convinced she doesn't even know how to use it. That thought doesn't last. The first thief stirs behind her, barely upright again until she spins around and fires one shot, no hesitation. The body drops for the final time. If the man tied to the pillar didn't take her seriously before, he should now. But he stays defiant, still trying to talk his way through her questions. She ends the noise with another clean shot. No answers, but she leaves with a sword. The tower is crawling with guards, all scavenging for riches and spoils. She moves carefully, avoiding every patrol, while the heavy-set guard rests on a window ledge halfway up the stairs, trying to catch his breath. The princess clings to the outside of that same ledge, holding on tight above the rocks and sea below. The sword's weight is too much to balance, so she lets it fall, watching it vanish into the water. Once the guard continues his slow climb, she pulls herself back inside, breathless. Then she keeps moving, slipping quietly through shadows and narrow halls, dodging the distracted men too busy feasting and stealing to notice her. Julius has no idea his soldiers are looting behind his back. She finds a bedchamber just after some guards leave. This one she knows well. She walks straight to a hidden spot and draws a blade, one only she would know is there. Holding it, old memories return. Training in the forest with Lin lessons not just in fighting but in fighting with heart, not rage. To challenge her, Lin had invited Kai, the king's advisor and her own former mentor. He had trained Lin and now he was there to test the next generation. The princess held her own. When the fight ended, Kai gave her the sword as a gift, proof that she had a warrior's heart.